one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in clean though, without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout.
This map, not too. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. And he caught him with a stiff jab. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice exchange here from both men. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He missed with that jab. caught him with a left hook. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching till that referee said stop.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too...
Who's going to be the first one to get caught? Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. He gets out of the way of that left hand. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. But they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both trying for a knockout. He knows that right hand's coming and still can't do anything about it. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny. Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He takes that jab. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Which fighter's going to get caught first? And he just missed with that left jab. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Frazier is in trouble again. What a shot that put him down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out. So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.
Here he comes.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Just misses with that big right hand. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missed him with that uppercut. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Neither man really defending themselves. fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
That was super.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Swing and a miss. Right punch. Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Do you believe this? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Which fighter is going to get caught first? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He threw the hook, didn't land. He misses with that jab. He fails to score with that left hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Not many of the people in the division hit like them. That's enough. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
So important. The referee's got...
Which fighter's going to get clipped first? both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
He misses with that jab. That left lands. Willing to score with that right hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny. He's going to be the first one to get rocked. Jab. He takes that jab. We've seen them pass from this fighter. They don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Hard, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Got him with a heavy punch. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Perfect punch. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This one could go either way. Every round is so important. Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? Big left, but doesn't score with it. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Somehow weathered the storm. Ooh, that punch hurt him. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The ground bomber in some trouble. Big, heavy shots, and Lewis is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. These two fighters promised us great action. They didn't give it to us in that round.
We've got to see what's in front of you.
Round 7, here we go. Why weren't they more cautious? Let's see how good he is defensively. How is this fight still continuing? And he misses with the left uppercut. And he just missed with that left jab. Oh, what a punch! Two are the perfect dance partners. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
With that power punch. Good left hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Both fighters unwilling to engage in that round. A bit surprised. And there's the bell for round 8. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
That punch. Missing with the left uppercut. Can they figure out the... Oh, Joe Louis just got caught! He's been setting up this moment the entire fight. He's got to cash in now. How did they not go down? One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, that seemed to be like a feel out. And there's the bell for round 9. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. These two were made for each other. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That uppercut misses. And back to life now, starting to land some punches. He missed with that jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily... Oh, Joe Louis just got caught! One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every...
It's round 10. Right hook catching air. Got out of the way of that right hook. He knows that right hand's coming and still can't do anything about it. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just misses with that jab. And he misses with that. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Thought we were going to see the finish there. No rest for the weary. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I don't know about you, Johnny, but I'm getting a little bit... Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He scores with that right hand. That left-handed jab doesn't... quite score. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That big hook doesn't land. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics, they know.
And down goes Wilder.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
So the round winding down now, and it's been another good one for him. Not much to write home about in that round, huh, Johnny?
I know those, Raza. You know what? We'll get excited. We want it straight away, but these fighters know what plan they've got to work to.
On to the 12th. Swing and a miss with that left hook. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Can't land that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Swing and a miss with the hook. And there's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
Do your business.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to...
trouble. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Those punches as we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Joe Louis in trouble. The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go.